Today I am picking up an Aldi order and I'm sharing 5 meal ideas that I have on the meal plan this week, all from Aldi. And so come along for that. We're gonna pick up this order. I also went shopping in Aldi. I sometimes will do like an Instacart order and pick up an Aldi order and order all my fruits and veggies. But if I'm able to, I really like to go in and be able to at least pick those things. But it's really nice having this option to do a pickup for everything else. That way I'm only spending like 5 or 10 minutes in the store if I'm having a busy day. So we're picking that up. I did get a few things from Walmart just because we needed a few things from there. The kids needed requested a couple things I could only get there. But most of our groceries this week came from Aldi. And I think everyone can agree that food prices are so crazy right now, and if we can save some money we can. I feel like I always save a little bit of money at Aldi. Okay, we got our Aldi order. I am now at Walmart. We are actually in a slower season right now in our family. We are done with softball, which 2 of my girls were in softball this fall. We're done with that, which that took up sometimes 3 days of our week. Laid out. I've done this a little differently. I've got all 5 of my meals laid out here. Aldi was out of a few things. I got home and I started laying my meals out and I was like, they left off things from my order. It was only 3 things, but they didn't leave it off. They refunded it because I guess they didn't have it, which I wish I would have checked while I was in there to see if they maybe restock while I was in there. Few things they didn't have, but a couple of them affected our dinners, so we'll just have to grab those as we're gonna make the dinners. I feel like these are 5 simple, easy meal ideas that are pretty family friendly. Like most of my kiddos are gonna eat this. With a family of 7, that's a big, I mean, not all my kiddos are gonna eat like every single thing, but it's a big deal. Family of 7, trying to find stuff that everybody's actually gonna eat, especially when you have pickier kids. But I feel like they're pretty family friendly. I feel like they're budget friendly because you can get literally everything here from Aldi. I do have a few things laid here that I've already had in my pantry, but you can still totally get everything, even if it's from Walmart, you can get it at Aldi as well. But I thought I'd share that. And then if you guys like this, let me know. I can totally start incorporating more Aldi meals into my videos, so let me know. The first meal we're gonna do is tacos / taco bowls. I've got taco shells in my pantry, which I'll share that, or I'll get those out. But I've got some corn tortilla chips and cheese dip. We love having like tacos, but also cheese dip and chips to go with it. So we've got everything here for it. The meat, I will split this meat up into 2 days. And if I would have known, so usually I'll get like the organic ground beef from there, but they were out of it. So typically I would do like 2 of those. But I'm gonna split this and we'll freeze it for a dinner next week. Also, hello, little construction hat. But there's everything for that. The next meal we're gonna do is Philly cheesesteaks. Philly cheesesteaks / I might do like a Philly cheesesteak bowl. So we've got our shaved steak. I got 2 of these because I wasn't sure if one was gonna do for us. So I grabbed 2 of them. We've got some deli rolls, some bell peppers. So we'll do some like peppers and I meant to get onions, but I got bell peppers. Callan loves bell peppers just to snack on them. And I don't like getting big bags of onions, but I do have onions in the freezer. So we'll do onions, mushrooms on them, maybe some bell peppers, provolone cheese, and tater tots to go with them. And honestly, for myself, I'll either do like a Philly cheesesteak bowl or just do like a Philly cheesesteak, and I'll probably skip these. Next thing we're gonna do is breakfast. I've just got this laid out because they are out of the center cut bacon that I ordered. And then we've also got pancake mix in the fridge and pancake mix in the pantry. We've got eggs in our pantry, and so that'll be our breakfast for dinner, as well as I'll probably do some like breakfast potatoes. The next thing we're gonna do is some grilled chicken thighs or crock pot chicken thighs with barbecue sauce, which I already had that. We'll use the rest of this barbecue sauce. This is delicious. So probably in the crock pot. I love doing this in the crock pot. It's so yummy. I may do like a corn muffin mix with it, some kind of bread. I got a chopped Caesar salad kit and green beans because I love doing Parmesan green beans with meals like this. The last thing I'm gonna do is a roast. So we're gonna do like a Mississippi pot roast. We've got our algae gravy. I don't think I have a ranch seasoning packet, and I didn't realize that, or I would have grabbed one. We have a jar of pepperoni peppers I had in my pantry. We've got our potatoes, and honestly we might do potatoes with both of these meals. We've got enough to do that. And then we've also got a Southwest chopped salad kit. So those are the meals we got this week. Most of the stuff is laid out here. If there's something that I don't have laid out here for the actual meal, I'll probably have it in my fridge or my pantry. Another thing I did today is I cleaned out my pantry, and oh my goodness, it needed it so badly. I need to get rid of some of these labels. It just really needed it, and it is so much more organized. We can fit more stuff in here. The other thing I did, which has needed this for like 4 years now probably, is I cleaned one of our Lazy Susans out. Still need to get to the other one. That's a job in itself, this one. But I got, this hat was full of like expired things or things that needed to be gotten rid of. So I cleaned this out, and we just have all the good stuff in here. Now I have room to put some more groceries in here, but eventually I'm going to clean that one out as well, and that has a lot of our spices and stuff in it. But I did that today. All right, we're going to do a grocery haul like this so I can finish getting everything done. So from Walmart, I did need to do a little Walmart order. I needed some espresso pods. I grabbed single shots and double shots. These are great. These double shot of espressos, the iced ones. And then I just got a blonde roast of the single shots if I want like an afternoon coffee. Usually I'll do that decaf, but they don't have that at Walmart, and I need to place an espresso order. The other thing I got is some shampoo. I've been using the Pureology Hydrate for a little while now, but someone I follow on Instagram has been raving about this shampoo, and I thought I'd give it a try. Smells good. It is so much cheaper obviously than what I've been using, so I thought I'd give that a try. It's like $5. I needed some more brown sugar for my coffees. I love a brown sugar espresso. And then we also needed some more hand soap refill. The other thing I got, the girls have opened these, but they have circle cups, and they've been wanting some refills for them. So one of them picked mango dragon fruit, one picked fruit punch, and Millie picked alligator apple. So we got that as well. All right, everything from Aldi. We've got some juice boxes, lots of pouches for Cam. These are easy to bring on the go or to go with dinner or whatever. We've got cucumbers. We got 2 of these. These are autumn crisp green grapes. I think these are gonna be delicious. They sound good. So I grabbed 2 of those. We grabbed, I think, of strawberries. I think we have some of these already in the fridge. We grabbed a thing of cosmic crisp apples, 2 blueberries. We grabbed tomatoes. I don't remember what meal we needed this for. I have them written down for something. And then we also got some kiwis. Strawberries, these freeze-dried strawberries, my kids love these. The only thing with them though is we go through them so quickly. They just want to like eat them all in one sitting. I grabbed some rice cakes. I love doing these with Laughing Cow cheese. I love doing these with Laughing Cow cheese. There it is. So I love doing this as a snack. I hadn't had that in a while, so I grabbed that for a snack. Also got some popcorn and pretzels for snacks. Grabbed some beef jerky. These beef jerky just sounded really good for a snack this week, so I grabbed a couple of those. These are not a good price at Aldi. Sam's Club is the best place to get these. These were like almost $10 for a 4-pack, but I couldn't believe they had them. I didn't know they sold these there. And I love the brownie batter ones. So I just went ahead and grabbed them since I was doing an order from there. But Sam's Club, this is a 4-pack for almost $10. Sam's Club has them for a, is it 18-pack? So much cheaper there. Y'all saw one of those. I grabbed another one of those. And then I grabbed some banana nut bread. I don't know, my kids like banana nut bread, so I just grabbed some from there. Usually I'll make it, but it's just grab that. A couple pudding mixes or pudding cups. We grabbed a couple Slim Jims, and then we needed some more mini chocolate chips. Why are these so expensive these days? These are like ridiculously expensive. 2 things of mandarin oranges, and then I got these chewy dipped granola bars. I don't usually buy these ones, but I typically buy just plain granola bars. I thought I'd see what my kids thought of these. 2 breakfast things. Grits, I thought I would make those for my kids a couple mornings this week. And then we got a couple cereals. So we got Cocoa Puffs and Berry Crunch. I hadn't bought this one in a long time. Crackers, we've got some milk. And lastly, we've got bread and sourdough bread. This is great from Aldi. If you've never tried their sourdough bread, three main ingredients: flour, water, and salt. There's not a lot of ingredients in here. It is very good. I used to buy this all the time and I haven't in quite a while, but I love making toast in the morning, and the macros are good on this. 120 calories for 2 slices. And my starter update, it's on my last video. I'm making a new sourdough starter and it was doing so good. It is still doing fine, but I really thought we could be baking by today. And then, so usually when I feed my starter, I'll do half whole wheat flour and half unbleached all-purpose flour. And that's how I was feeding it. And then all of a sudden, sometime last week, I was like, I'm gonna start just feeding it with all-purpose flour. And I feel like that kind of messed me up, because after I done that, I saw it like starting to rise even slower. So I'm gonna give it some extra time. It's not quite doubling as quickly as I want it to. So we're gonna give it extra time and just be patient on it. But it's getting there. It's doing good and it's getting there. And I went back to feeding it with both of those mixes. The whole wheat flour, in my opinion, like when I've made them, made a starter in the past, that just really has helped it. Let's put everything up and get everything restocked for the week. And we'll have 5 meal ideas for the week. Lately, I have not been doing 5 meals. But like I said, we're in a slower season and I just want to, like, instead of grabbing Chick-fil-A for dinner, I want to make sure we have everything we need here. So I'm doing a good job of cooking more at home. So let's get everything restocked. So nice to have all of this done on a Monday and know that it's out of the way for the week, because there's so many weeks when I procrastinate and I don't get it done until Tuesday or Wednesday. But it feels so good to have this done on a Monday. The fridge is completely restocked, and you know it's a good, like, healthier week whenever your drawer that's full of fruits and veggies is completely full and overflowing, that you can't put anything else in there. But we got everything restocked for the week. Also got our pantry stuff restocked. I need to organize that a little bit, but it's okay for now. And now it's like 5:30 and it's almost dark outside. How are y'all liking this time change? I love it in the morning time. It's so helpful for me in the morning for it to get lighter out a little bit earlier. It is so helpful. I feel like I'm so much more productive. I feel like but I also feel like it's such a long day. Like today has felt like such a long day. But then at nighttime, I miss a later like sunset. Like I miss it being lighter out later because it's at 5:30 and it's almost dark outside. But I'm gonna figure out something for dinner. We may do tacos / taco bowls because that's probably the easiest thing to do for dinner tonight. But I hope y'all enjoyed coming along for this. Let me know if you guys enjoy like some Aldi meal ideas, like more budget friendly, or just some Aldi meal ideas for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.